Okay guys, so we just invested in a pressure washer so we can keep up with the Joneses.
It was my Christmas present.
It was your Christmas present?
No, it's the family's.
So we can keep up with the Joneses, right?
Yeah. Well, it's more like keeping up with the HOAs.
Yeah, the HOA wants us to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
So we invested in this, and let's take it out of the box and see what's inside and put it through its paces.
And what we're going to do with it.
Yeah.
There's so many options.
It's going to be fun. So y'all stay tuned through this intro. Of course, if you like this channel, please subscribe and like the video. It helps. Okay, so I've already cut the top off the box, but I haven't really dug into what's inside. Hopefully all the pieces are here. Has a topper, yay. Your instructions with some screws and this little reset looking thing. The soap dispenser bottle. So we can degrease the engine compartment here and on our boat. The cap came off this and oil flew everywhere.
I mean, I was actually surprised when he handed it to me. It's really heavy.
No, the top is, yeah.
Yeah, the top's really heavy.
Well, this thing's supposed to handle, it's supposed to be able to put out 3,000 PSI if you have a gallons per minute flow of 2. So it has to withstand a little bit of pressure. Another piece that bolts on.
And this sleeve holder.
The gun has the release here, so it releases from, the hose, and it has a lock on the bottom. So you can lock the handle so you don't accidentally discharge that 300 PSI or 3,000 PSI.
This will be fun.
More pieces.
This is like a toy. This is like, I know back in the day when you used to play the Nerf, what's that one? That Nerf's gun?
Oh yeah, yeah, the Nerf water
That's what
thing.
this feels like. That will hurt too. This would hurt. We could have some fun with this.
Here's your hose, your high pressure hose to come off the thing. The handle. So this thing's very compact. We're thinking we can carry this when we sell our home and want to travel someday.
Yeah. Claim whatever we're living on.
We're going to live like nomads. Here's the sprayer thing. Has all your attachment holes too, so you can put on different sprayer types. Oh, this thing's the cord feels heavier than the actual thing. Oh, it comes with a very long extension cord. And here is your spray tip and all your extra nozzles. So different nozzle colors represent different pressure of spray. So let me put this together and we'll go test it out.
Get rid of that carport. Well, it was our carport, the reason why we bought this.
Our driveway.
Our driveway. It is dirty. It really is. It probably has not been done since this place was built.
Yes.
Honestly, and it really is dirty, and it is dirtier than more than our neighbors. So I knew we needed to do it, but we were
prolonging it.
No, we didn't want to buy one yet.
But now we can use this for the Jeep, the boat, the edges, the eaves, and all that stuff. If it works great. Let's see if it works great.
Right. First we gotta test it.
Yes. You can get this on Amazon. Left the link down below. But let's go test. Okay guys, so we got this pressure washer together And we actually have been testing it out a little bit. You look at my driveway, it's super clean. So you'll stay tuned in the video and we'll show just how well this thing works. But this foamer thing, pretty awesome. We'll do that in a later video, but really awesome. I put some soap in here, tested it out, really cool. This handle, I like the way it locks together, works really good. And yeah, I've used this for about 10 hours now. Works great. The hard part about doing videos outside is the noise. You have screws right here, 4 screws. You have 2 that hold this on, it's your hose holder. And you have 2 screws right here that hold your handle on. The rest of this stuff just slides on and clicks in place. This is your cord holder right here and your pressure washer thingy right here. So this pressure washer, it comes in 2 pieces. To slide this together, you just take and you push the button in. Well, you have to line up, there's marks on it. Okay, so you line up the marks, push it together, and it just slides in place. Now the entire wand assembly, it's got these 2 things. It just slides in there and locks in place like that. Really easy. You have a full wand assembly. And it has a little holder for all your different pressure variants. This is your degree of spray. Also the smaller degree, the more pressure you get. If you look on the back of this thing, you have this where your hose comes in. Really too close, really don't like it. So I wish that this was had you a little bit more room in here so you could actually get your hand in here, because I couldn't. It's hard to hold and it's prone to leak from here if you don't tighten it up really good. This cord loop thing is really low, so I'm not using it for the cord. I'm just using a standard carpenter's knot. This keeps my cord from knotting, and I just throw it over the top of it. Your hose right here plugs into the front. So it has a slide connector right here on the front. You just push that in, holds in place. Then on your attachment here, you have this same push connector, and you're done. Now you can lock the handle right here so you don't get accidental discharge, or I haven't locked it yet, but that's it. Then you have this is a 40 degree, this is 25, this is 15, and this is 0. 0 is going to be where you can get in the cracks and maybe clean them eaves. But I've been using for the driveway mostly this 25. Works really good. So to put a new spray nozzle on, I just pull it out. These pop in, pop out. They fit pretty nice in there. And pull this back and pop in your nozzle of choice. Now it does come with a little wire thing so you can clean your tips if you clog them. We have a whole house filtration system, so I'm cleaning my driveway with filtered water. Awesome. But it keeps the cars from spotting. Now let's crank this up and see how it works. Before you get started spraying, you purge any air out of the system. I took the tip off so it flows faster. Then you take and you pump water through it. Good time to water your yard as well. And when you're sure that there's no air in the pipe, then you put your tip back on and you can turn it on. If there is any air that comes in, the compressor will actually just spin up and you could actually damage your compressor. There, we're pressured up. Keep watching because we're going to do some cleaning of this drive. I only have a little bit left, but we do go over the full drive, so pretty awesome. And we cleaned the brickwork on the front of the house and the sidewalk to the house. It looks awesome. So this is our driveway before we started cleaning. It's not that bad, but it does have some mold in here. I was testing the pressure washer on the car before I moved it, so that's why it's wet in here. But we're gonna spray this down and see how well it cuts through this. So let's go ahead and crank this on. Now this is 3,000 PSI if you have 2 gallons per minute of water flow. Pretty cool. Let's try the 25 degree. That's some serious PSI. Now we're going to try the 45 degree. Oh, and to stick these in, they just pop in. Really simple. I think I might stay with the 45 degree just because it does do wider, so I can do more when it's not as bad.
Wow, look at all that sand. Who keeps on bringing all this sand over here?
Dirt.
Really starting to look good. Looking like new cement. Have a little bit left up here, and then we're off to the sidewalks and the rest of the drive. So it is a time-consuming job though. Kind of tight corners up in here, but this thing works great for the cement and this sidewalk and this brick in here. Of course, need to fix my hose, so I have a short hose right now, so I can't reach very far, but let's see how it does. Woohoo! Now let's see how it does the rest of this. Okay guys, so I couldn't finish my pressure washing because my hose was busted. And this is my long hose. I got a cheap hose from Walmart. You get what you pay for. But I have these connectors from Amazon and I'm going to fix that. And I've already cut the end off this one. But these male and female connectors, which are really inexpensive, I got a 6-pack for $10, is what I'm going to use. First I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off a section of this hose and make me a little short hose to go to the pressure washer because it is very inconvenient to plug in my hose to the pressure washer and fit my fat hand in there. It's a little too small for me. It may be great for you, but this is what we're going to do. So don't tell Danielle I took her kitchen scissors, but I'm just going to simply cut off a piece of this. You want to make sure it's straight. That's why I used a pair of good sharp scissors. These are Cutco. Your connectors come with these little hose clamps. Stick these hose clamps on. Push your connector in. It's you see right here. It's going to grip in there, and when you put these hose clamps on, it's going to bite in and it's not going to leak. So I'm going to push this all the way down to where it's flush. Push the other one all the way down to where it's flush, and then I'm going to slide these hose clamps on the end of it like that. Then I'm going to take my 9/32 drill or socket on my drill. I'm going to tighten the dog crap out of it. And there. And the reason why you want to push it down as far as it'll go, because if not, it'll push this little rubber out. Your other side is not as critical. It doesn't have the little plastic, the rubber grommet in there, but you don't want it to leak. And there we go. My little short extension for my pressure washer. Now we'll go ahead and fix our water hose. Good to go. Now that we have our new extension we made on our pressure washer, this is really hard for me to reach up into. This is much easier. Now these Unbox clamps, the one thing I don't like is this hose clamp. This guy gets in the way, so you can probably cut that off if you'd like, so you don't end up cutting yourself. So it still leaks a little bit, but we're good. And plus I could easily get this on and off. It's leaking right here, so I'll check that connection later, but it's not leaking right here anymore. So that's a good thing. Now I can finish the rest of this drive. Remember, when you're putting this thing on, make sure that it lines up. Depressurize the system, or get all the air out of the system, and then crank it up. Ready to go. Okay, so we got all the pressure washing done, and the driveway looks great. The sidewalks look good, cleaned up the rockwork, cleaned up the little sidewalk going into the front door. All looks good. Just with this thing. And this thing's light. So I can carry it with one hand.
Okay.
3,000 PSI.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, not for me.
3,000 PSI.
It's not light.
At 2 gallons per minute water. So all with this. So what I like about this is it is lighter and compact. And it does get good pressure. Things I didn't like about it was here on the back, I couldn't fit my hand in there. So I put this little hosey thingy on there, and that alleviated that problem.
The hose that's broken.
Well, we fixed the hose. We fixed the hose. Now this cord roller upper thingy, wish it was higher up. I wish they had 2 hoses on it so you could wrap it around. But you see, I just did a carpenter's knot. Worked really well. The rest of it worked great. And this hose, you have to watch it because it will kink and bind. And I don't know if that would damage the hose or not, but it's got that roll in it. So that would be problematic. But
hey, we even used it for our neighbor. He's an older man, and we used it to clean his eaves.
yes.
And they're like really high up, so it really did a good job.
Well, actually, our son and his friend volunteered to do that for him. Nice older man. And we also cleaned out these window things here. They were full of dirt dauber nests. Did a great job on that. And y'all stay tuned, because we're going to clean this Jeep with this foamer. We're going to clean the engine. We're going to clean the Jeep. It's going to look good. Actually, we already did it. So that video is coming out next week. And be sure to check out some of the videos we have on the boat. Restored the boat, stringer up restore. We still have a few things to do, and then we're going to get into the budget on it. But looking sharp. She cleaned the windows. And
The budget is decent, considering that what we had to do to it. So
oh, we had to do a ton of things. So
you could not get a boat for our budget that we spent on this one, that we now know everything about it, for that price.
And it doesn't matter if you buy a new boat or an old boat. You're always going to have to work on the boat.
Right.
I've seen people buy new boats and have to spend thousands just to get their engine fixed, because then you have to fight with warranties.
But anyways, we have, golly, about 50 episodes of us restoring it. And that's just that's just what you guys saw. There was a lot of back end of that too.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, it's got some good information on what we did. Maybe we didn't do everything like you would, but I think we had some good ideas.
We did.
Hey, it worked.
And
it runs. It's on the water.
It is on the water. And we haven't really got up to speed yet. The engine's not broke in, so we only got about 3 hours on the engine. So you're supposed to put 20 on there. But we're going to get there. It's just a little cold in Florida. Look, she's all bundled up and stuff.
No, I'm in my jacket.
It's like 67 degrees. So.
But no, this is going to help us with this boat too, keeping it clean. So that's why, while we wanted it, it wasn't just for maintenance, but other things too. Stay tuned for those.
And if you're also looking for great recipes, good eats, check out our blog, our website, chrisdoeswhat.com or dininginwithdanielle.com. Both go to the same spot. We have recipes, we have DIYs, we have you can subscribe so you never miss anything we put out. And you can also see links to social media we're on. So go check us out there.
Hopefully you'll think we're fun.
Maybe. And if you like this channel, please subscribe here. And if you like this video, hit that like button. It's also down there. Looks like this. There's also a little bell so you can get that little reminder. So
You should get the reminder.
you should. Yeah. So, and y'all please take care.
Bye.